You are here because the outside world rejects you.
Hey, what's up everyone? So a lot of Turtles news has been dropping in the last couple days, having to do with different things regarding the Turtles. There's some action figure news, a little bit of video game news, and then we got just a little bit more on the TMNT Reboot that's going to be coming out in 2023. So let's go ahead and talk about it in this video today and see what's going on. Okay, so first up we have some Last Ronin action figure news, which there's actually two different action figures that have been revealed by two different companies, both at the same time. Let's take a look over here first at the Playmates Toys one. Let's go ahead and read a little bit of the description here. It says, torn right from the hit comic book, the exclusive Last Ronin action figure stands at 4.5 inches tall, so about the same as those classic Turtles figures that we're all familiar with. It's meticulously detailed, authentically decorated, and highly posable with 14 points of articulation. And you can see it right there. This is probably one of the coolest things Playmates has done in a long time. Super cool to see. Let's keep reading here. It says, available in a black and white variant and full colored version. The Last Ronin comes with all its accessories, including Don's bow, Mikey's nunchaku, Raph's twin sai, and Leo's katanas, one with a broken blade and a grappling hook, and a rope that all fasten his accessories to his belt, and 4 deadly throwing stars. It is packaged in a highly collectible Last Ronin branded window box package that includes an overview of his mission. Colors and decoration may vary, and it says learn more from Previews World and pre-order today from your local comic book shop. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these images here. There's more than one, so we got him right there. It'll be super cool seeing him next to like the old classic figures as well. Let's keep going here. That's what he looks like from the back, and then you see all his accessories there on the ground, and then you can see Donnie's bow staff and stuff like they were talking about. There is the black and white variant. Only a lucky few will be able to get this one. Let's keep going here. There's the back of the variant, and that's pretty much all the images we got of the actual figure itself. But over here on Big Bad Toy Store, we did get some images of the packaging. So there you see the front of it and what it's going to look like. I'm really digging the way the packaging is done here. It looks very much like issue 1 of the Last Ronin. They went with the same style and everything. And yeah, it was only a matter of time, I feel like, before they started releasing a bunch of Last Ronin merchandise. I don't think they knew how big it was going to get, and now that it's really big, I think we're going to start seeing more merchandise coming out, and I'm glad to see it because it's such a good book, and I feel like it's really been a breath of fresh air when it comes to the Ninja Turtles. Let's keep going here and take a look at NECA's Last Ronin figure that they revealed as well. Okay, so we don't have much info on this one just yet. They only released a teaser image. You can see over here on their Twitter page, their profile picture has been changed, and it is that new teaser image of the Last Ronin figure that they're going to be releasing. Just by looking at it, it looks like it'll be probably around 7 inches, so more in line with the turtle figures that they do at NECA. But like I said, there is no info yet out on this one. When it does come out, we'll go ahead and talk about it. But this is not the only bit of Ninja Turtles NECA news that has come out. They have actually dropped quite a bit of stuff in the past couple days, revealing some new figures. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of those. So yeah, next we have the Michelangelo as the Mummy figure, which is part of that TMNT Universal Monsters crossover mashup. And yeah, the figure has been fully unveiled because we kind of knew it was coming. We saw some hints at it in previous images, but now we got that trailer made like they did with the other figures, and you can see it's coming over here from the Twitter account of DM Galloway. I believe that is who does these stop motion animations here. So let's go ahead and play that new commercial for that figure so you can see all the details and stuff.
Racing within the pizza pyramids, lying among the cowabunga dunes comes the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monsters! It's Michelangelo as the Mummy. Observe the monster's body wrapped in bandages to preserve his pepperoni scent. His turtle shell adorned with hieroglyphics which tells archaeologists he's a party dude. And the monster's rotten face, which with the power of the unchucks can grant Mikey eternal restoration. It's the all-new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Universal Monsters, Michelangelo as the Mummy. Comes with everything you see here. Death's only the beginning. NECA.
So yeah, that's super cool. I really love these retro trailers that they've been doing for all these figures. I can't help but think that this Michelangelo, especially when it has the head on that has all the teeth showing, I can't help but think it's a nod to that rotten Leonardo suit that was making its rounds on the internet a couple of years ago. I wonder if that was any inspiration to the design of this figure. Anyways, I'd like to think so. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's Mikey as the Mummy. Let's move on over to some more NECA figures that were shown off. All right, so this next one is over here from Pixel Dan. For those who don't know, Pixel Dan runs a really successful YouTube channel talking about all different sorts of collectibles and action figures and stuff like that. And they got an exclusive reveal of the Ninja Turtles from Secret of the Ooze, and the fact that there will be a 4-pack of these guys. And you can tell right there from the post, pre-orders will begin on March 22nd and will be open for 2 weeks. Let's take a look at some of these images. They look super cool. Let's take a look. You can see some accessories here that they come with later on. Here we have this scene here of the Turtles looking at the computer from the TGRI lab. Then here we go. We get a look at some of the accessories. You can see here the payphone from their new lair. You got here the keyboard guitar from the concert scene at the end. We got the hat that Mikey wears. Looks like you get Toka and Razar before they were mutated. Broken canister of ooze. You got the briefcase. You got the chips that they're eating. Ninja Rap is born. Newspaper. April's aprons and stuff when they were cleaning up her apartment. Super cool reveal here. I love all the little details. For those who might think like, oh, aren't they just the 1990 Turtles, or are they just releasing them again? No, the faces on these are way different than the original movie's Turtles, and it's reflected on these figures. They did a great job capturing the differences in what they look like in this movie compared to what they looked like in the first movie. And yeah, we kind of knew these were coming. We saw the reveals during Christmas time, and there was a small image that we could see of these figures coming, but now we got a little bit more details. It will be a 4-pack, and we got some way better images now. If you want to go check out that full interview of them revealing this, go over to Pixel Dan's channel and check that out. All right, next up we have a little bit of some Mirage comic book figures. If we look here on the list, over here on the Toy Arc, you could see that there was a Mirage Comics Renette figure that was revealed in the last couple days. Let's take a look down and see if we can find it. There it is. You can see here, Renette, and it looks like they did the IDW Colored Classics version of the Mirage Renette. I believe the original was blue. I have seen people talking about how they ended up using the red one instead, which I thought was interesting. There is some more images. Here's her without her helmet, and there we have her with her hair. I don't see anything yet here on a date, so as soon as we hear something like that, we'll talk about it in a future updates video. All right, next one is from the 1987 cartoon. You can see over here from the Instagram page of Second Time Around Toys and Comics. We got all 4 turtles kind of sitting, looking at a dimensional doorway, and we have Usagi Yojimbo. This is our very first look at what the figure's gonna look like. It looks like right now, in this image, he is cloaked, but I'm sure we'll get more images of what the final design will look like. One more image here on this post as well, and this is more of a teaser image of what looks like Mirage Comics Casey Jones. So yeah, it looks like it's super early on this one. As soon as we get more images on it, we'll go ahead and talk about it. And lastly, when it comes to these NECA reveals, it looks like we did get one more straight from the NECA official page. And this is a Leonardo from 1987 cartoon, and it's a 1/4 scale figure. It says this giant size Leonardo stands 15 inches tall with nearly 30 points of articulation. I believe they've already done Donatello and Raphael, but yeah, this is our first look here at Leonardo. But yeah, that about does it for all the figure reveals, at least as of right now. Let's move on over to a little bit of that reboot news we were talking about. Okay, so the recent Ninja Turtle reboot concept art that was revealed, something must have happened, because as soon as it was released, a little while later, I started to notice that it was getting taken down off of social media platforms across the web. And so I went to see where it was originally released, and that was over on the Paramount website under the Investors tab. If you go down here and you see Q4 2021 Viacom CBS earnings conference call and go to that page, there's a presentation that they did. It's like a couple hours long. They go through all their different brands and stuff like that and talk about what the future holds for them, stuff like that. And it was in this presentation where those images came from. There was actually other ones, which I'll talk about here at the end. But anyways, yeah, they talk about how the Seth Rogen movie's coming out in 2023. And then they showed some of the concept art that we had all seen. And then they even talk about the villain movies that'll be coming to Paramount Plus after that theatrical movie. Although one thing I did notice today when going back and watching the presentation, they took out the section where they showed that concept art. So not only have they now been removed from all the social media platforms, but it looks like they removed it from their own website as well. So because of that, I've gone ahead and made the video I did talking about those concept designs private. I'm really not sure what exactly went down, but yeah, once I saw they took it off of their own website, I've decided, I should probably make the video private. That's probably not the final product, just to be on the safe side. So yeah, that's what that was about. They still do show the new logo though, as you can see there, but it doesn't say the next chapter on it, but it definitely looks like the logo that was revealed through that t-shirt that was given away a while back. And we all saw it on Instagram and stuff. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out if they do another reveal of what the turtles are going to look like and what the designs will be. It doesn't look like maybe that was the finalized product. So we'll see when we get the finalized product, and we'll talk about it here on the channel like we always do. We talk new, old, and upcoming turtle stuff all the time. But let's talk a little bit about the images I did see, because there were the ones circulating online that mostly everybody saw, the ones with the turtles sharing a pizza and all the villains and stuff in the background. There was also the one of them opening up a pizza box. It's kind of like a close-up of them, the one where Leonardo had braces, it looked like. But there was a third image I saw that I didn't see shared around very much, and it was of Leonardo, and this was probably the best image. I'm surprised they didn't have this one circulating when they first revealed, because it had Leonardo crossing his swords down at the bottom corner and had Raphael jumping through the air behind him, and his eyes were glowing white. And Donatello was in the top corner, just kind of like hanging off the side of a building. It looked pretty cool. I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but I thought it looked pretty neat. And then there was another image that was part of this presentation that I didn't see too many people share, and it was of the turtles before they got mutated. They were little pet shop turtles, and there was a broken canister, and you saw a Splinter kind of walking above them, looking down at them. So they're going to start off in their origins that way. Definitely going to be pet shop turtles from what I saw. Anyways, just wanted to share that little bit of information, also explain why that other video is no longer up. Maybe we have another Sonic the Hedgehog situation here. Maybe they saw the reaction. Maybe they took that to heart and are going to maybe tweak them a little bit. Who knows? But let me know down below in the comments what you think, and let's move on over to the next story. Okay, so this next one has to do with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge video game, which I still don't believe has a release date. As soon as we get one, I'll talk about it. But we did get an announcement of a new playable character, and that is a Master Splinter. They did a trailer for Master Splinter, and you can see there he is added right beside April, who was the previous character they announced. So yeah, I see a lot of hype behind this game. I see a lot of people talking about it, looking forward to it. Only thing we don't have yet is a release date. So when we do get one, we'll talk about it. But yeah, just a quick little update on that game. I thought this one was pretty cool. This is over here from BigBadToyStore.com, and you can see that they had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin, a lunchbox, and thermos, which is kind of random, but I like it. I like the love that The Last Ronin is getting lately when it comes to merchandise. I think this stuff's going to do really well. It looks like it is $24.99 and is estimated to arrive August 22nd is what it says here. I did see another lunchbox as well. This one says sold out, and it was of the Mirage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and on the thermos it had the Shredder. But yeah, sold out on this one. Does look like The Last Ronin still is available. But yeah, that about does it for this updates video. Kind of a weird one, just a bunch of figures news with some sprinkling in of some other stuff. This was kind of an odd one, but it is what it is. Gonna keep my eye out, especially on that reboot. Can't wait to see what's next. Thank you everybody for watching. Remember to follow on all the social medias. Remember to hit subscribe if you're new. All we talk about on here is new, old, and upcoming turtle stuff. That does it for this video though. I will see you guys in a little bit with another one. Take care.
Armed